Eliam. Hi. How is your day going today? Fantastic. It's a bit chilly but sunny. Sweet, fresh Monday. How about you? Good to hear. As long as it's not raining. It's perfect weather for hiking. It's going great, fantastic, great. I'm heading over there to see the plum trees. They are blooming for the spring. Well, a little bit earlier than spring. But in about 2 days on the old Japanese calendar, it's the first day of spring. You get me a plum. It's a big tree, you know. But we'll see the blossoms. I can see the trees from here already. Watch out for falling branches. I think people pickle these plums in the summer. Strange thing, but tasty. Okay. Today the bees will be wild. They will come to these trees and make plum honey. Do you think squirrels eat those plums sometimes? You know, there are no squirrels here, so I always see the plums falling down to the ground. Probably service comes and picks them. Ah, look at this. This one is about to bloom. They are all different kinds of plum trees, but this one is. Oh, I can smell it. And the nice smell is traveling in the air. And no bees here. Or, no, there is a bee. There are bees. You just have to look carefully. Maybe they are visiting different trees at the same time. Oh yeah, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there are bees. Yeah, you know, different kinds of plums. These ones are tiny. Over there are a little bit bigger, and I think over there they're quite as sizeful. Oh, there's a bee here. Right there. Honeybee. Oh. Look at these guys. Honey time, plum honey. They're buzzing around my head. Don't get stung. No, honeybees, you know, they're honeybees. They don't sting if you don't provoke them. Besides, they are busy collecting pollen. They are too concentrated on uh, on these flowers. They almost don't see you when uh, when you are here. Honeybees, you can take them in your hand. Nothing will happen to you. Maybe you get stung once, but they are very chill. Oh, that's a nice flower. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Wow, this is gonna be loaded here. Look at this. Tons of flowers. This tree is also, I think, full bloom now. Just imagine all that honey. Oh my gosh, there's like hundreds of bees here. Everything is buzzing. Wow. Yeah, these trees are really nice. Actually better than cherry trees. Because these guys, they last for a whole month. They just keep on blooming in the cold weather. And when you compare them to the cherries are gone in a week and a half, maybe, tops. Someone has a hive. There's another bee here. Tasty nectar. No, those are plum trees. Cherry blossoms come in April, which that's still time. At least the Somei Yoshino cherries. There's lots of kinds of cherry trees, and they don't bloom at the same time. There's, for example, one cherry which blooms in November, which is really cool. Look at this. There's a different color here. This one is very pinkish. There's a whole tree of this. Wow, what a nice smell. What a nice smell. Here we have some extra blossoms. Look at this. In a few weeks, this is gonna be loaded. The plum honey will not stop. Yeah, usually you get kind of a white ones, pink ones. I think that's it. Maybe there's one kind that looks a little bit greenish, but still white. Cherries are kind of pinkish, but they're also white, completely types. But this weather is perfect because you can just sit under these trees and enjoy it with the sunshine. When the cherries come, the weather is very windy. You get lots of dust blowing and sometimes rain. And it's like the winter changes into spring. And it's much warmer, of course. Of course, you could have picnics. Actually, there are people picnicking over there behind those hills. That's a barbecue area. Just two separate people doing two separate barbecues for themselves. Like they come there every day and unpack their gear and start cooking. I think this is like a ritual for the lunch. Very, very nice because they just enjoy the quiet time and a little bit of sunshine and fresh air. Yeah, this street here, there's a street behind here, that's all cherries. That gets really, really beautiful when they all bloom. But of course, you know, here and there are cherries in the park. Actually, that one is a cherry. Right by those, where is this? That big tree there. Lots of people do ohanami, appreciation of the cherry blossoms. With a blanket underneath the tree, you can get these nice shadows. It is called komorebi in Japanese. You know, like a sun hits an obstacle and casts a shadow, and there are lots of shadows, and the sun is kind of like sparkling on the ground. And with the cherry blossoms, partial sunlight gets through them. It's a kind of a nice feeling to sit under and enjoy that. I like your baby duck video. Thanks. Yeah, ducks are here too. There's always something to watch. Every winter some different ducks come here and they vacation till it gets hot and then they leave. Oh, look at this. You know this? This is winter sweet. Robai in Japanese. It has very, very strong cologne-like smell. It smells great. I think they should make a perfume out of this. This is just, you can smell it when the wind blows at you. You can smell it for at least 100 meters probably. Some plant related to apricots. There are these tiny apricot looking like fruits. You can see this is dry from last year, but there are seeds inside. You can grow your own bonsai. But these things are so nice smelling. This blooms before the plum trees with such a intense smell that it's great. It's a winter sweet, yeah. I don't know if anyone else in the world has these, but that's what they call them, winter sweets. These are cherry trees. Huge, giant cherry trees, but they are still dormant. Till April. It's, you know, like the old calendar says, spring comes in February the 4th. But that's not the tree. Oh yeah, it is the tree. But you know, the cherries will bloom when the other spring comes. Gigantic. Here they probably, they detected a crack in the tree. So they put a sign here, watch out, because if that falls, you know, it might injure somebody. They will come and prune that. These are cherries as well. All right, you have to go and come back if you wish. need to go up here. Massive trees. How old could this be? 30, 40 years old? 60, 50 maybe. Ooh, airplane. Little bit breezy landing, I guess. Crow. Oh, that was a train over there. Nice view, yeah. I think from that bridge, if the weather is clear in the morning, you can see Mount Fuji, which is now very white with snow and ice. Here the park continues. Oh, I can see. Oh, that's a nature area, like a nature observation area, but it's closed on Mondays. Usually I cannot see like the paths there because it's so much greenery, but now it's winter, so there you can see through the trees, or some of them. Oh, they closed the pathway here. Oh, it's Monday, that's why. Okay, let's go around. It's a park office. You can go inside and warm up and rest. We have here hot selection: bean soup, corn soup, tea, milk, tea, coffee, morning shot. And here's a refrigerated section. I like this in the winter because it's so hot. Water, Pocari Sweat, Wilkinson lemon, Oija, green tea from Itoen Company. Did you get any snow? Just a little sprinkle. That was it. Here almost never snows, but when it snows, it's an apocalypse. Yeah, you know, in the mountains, there's so much snow. Like Sapporo, I think last week got more than 120 centimeters. And closer here, I think over 2 meters of snow. I think they say Aomori, that's north of Tokyo, they get up to almost 8 meters of snow per season, per winter. You live in Texas? No snow there, I suppose. Yeah, you know, that's why, you know, everyone wants to live here, because of no snow. Once you have so much snow, oh, you cannot do anything. You always need to clean. It's too much sometimes to clean. But the good thing is that it's not cold. Like somewhere in Canada, you know, they have minus 30, 40 Celsius, which is brutal. While here, it's like minus 5, minus 1, 0. Maybe except Hokkaido, they have minus 9 for a long time. And usually everything is frozen. How much longer of this live stream? Maybe 15 minutes, 10, 15. Actually, maybe 10. I don't know. Probably around 10. Wow, look at this vast field. Here's your bench. Over there is a little roof. You can enjoy even in the rain. And here you can just sleep. Some people just come and sleep in the sun. But you know, in the winter no one wants to come because it's too cold. People like to, you know, tropical temperatures. But in the summer it's too hot. So I think winter is preferable. Trees here. And this huge tree that's usually green in the summer, now there's not a single leaf. I watched some of your videos when the stream is done. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they might be just, you know, different seasons sometimes because I make one video per day, so there isn't much variety. But I think yesterday, 2 days ago, I was in the mountains. I kind of hiked, but the signal wasn't so good. So sunny. Oh, what do we have here? Chestnut tree. Those things with needles. Where is this tree? Oh, it's this one. Very nice, thank you, thank you. These ones are the strange cherries. They bloom in November cherries. So now they have finished blooming and they bloom a little bit for the spring, and that's it. Like most of their blossoms have fallen. Only a little bit left. Dry. Wonder, there are some clouds. I really wanted to see Mount Fuji. I saw it in the morning. It looked really nice when the sun was rising. No more blossoms. Next year. Next year before winter, that tree goes ballistic. Like everyone stops there because those are the only blossoms. And everybody thinks, what? Cherry? And it's almost winter? How is that possible? Lots of people take photos and videos. Today will be too cloudy to see anything, I think. Mount Fuji, oh, very cloudy. Very cloudy. Too cloudy. Zero visibility of Mount Fuji today. Unfortunately. Even the closed mountains are not so visible. Some of them are over there. I cannot see anything, sorry. Mount Fuji is dry today. Yeah, usually right here, like right here, there's a Mount Fuji visible. And the winter is the best time to see it because the air is very crystal clear, no humidity, especially in the morning. I climbed, Mount Fuji many times, and once I had really nice views from the top. I took photos. It was amazing. It's like looking down from an airplane. But I climbed at night at 10 p.m. and I was close to the top at 5 a.m. and then I waited for the sunrise. It was really cool. It's like looking down to see the sun. Very spectacular. Once the sun came, you have to put on sunglasses and cover your skin because the UV radiation is so strong. The skin can get burned in 10 minutes. And once I climbed there when it was raining. It was so rainy. It was like sitting in the clouds, and the clouds are subliming on you. Very wet. And no visibility at all. And once I went up there, and there was beautiful weather on the one side, and the other side there were crazy clouds funneling up like fire. They were being pushed, from the bottom of the mountain. Very lucky time. I could walk around the crater. I think it takes 1 hour though. I was really exhausted. The worst thing is, the oxygen. There's less oxygen, so moving your feet even a little is a huge effort. And the distances might look very tiny, but you need a map which tells you about, how long will it take actually to walk it. It might appear, 200 meters, but you might go up and spend 45 minutes on that. Well, it's a nice experience. Something unusual. Here a helicopter. Winter jogging. I can see it with my eyes closed. Yeah. Yeah, you start I started at the bottom sea level. It might be 38 Celsius, really hot, but once you get to the top, it's only 4 or 3 Celsius. There's even ice and snow in the craters if you look carefully. You have to change your clothes at around 3,000 meters up, and then it kind of, the oxygen gets you. You cannot eat anything. It's tough. Yeah, now in the winter it's probably minus 17 or minus 20 up there, and really strong winds, like to the point you cannot hold a sandwich. Like the sandwich will be shredded out of your hand. Then there's no place to put a tent or anything, so no sane people climb Mount Fuji in the winter. I remember last year 3 people climbed there and died, and they were all like experienced climbers with helmets and ropes. Crazy stuff. And there are bears, but I hope they are sleeping. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thanks for joining my broadcast. I hope you have a nice nice winter in Texas there. All right, take care for now. Bye bye.